training program for the tired. Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I got a question from a viewer about putting together a training program for the tired, for guys that work a lot and have families and don't get a lot of sleep and all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to go into my advice in this video. Before I do so, if you have a question, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So I'm going to pull up the handy dandy pad here. Is from Stefan Bacum, B-A-C-U-M, almost looks like bacon. Bonus points. He says, I'm going to read his question because this is going to apply to a lot of you guys who have busy lives and careers and all that kind of stuff. Hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, I work 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., standing up at all the time. I'm using heaviest stuff, have a high level of stress. I work out in the evening from around 7, and I'm pretty tired when I get into the gym. Also, I'm 29 years old. I won't bore you with my details, blah, blah, blah. My question is, what program should I follow? I saw your video about programs, fuck your program, but I'm looking for a general guideline about number of sets, reps, and the like. All right, here's what I would recommend. And this is just general advice. This isn't going to apply to everybody. But if you're tired, you can't go into the gym and expect to do some program that's going to keep you in there an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half each day. You're just going to have too many days where you're fatigued, you're going to lose motivation, you're not going to want to do that stuff. So with that said, we're going to start looking at a program that can get you out of the gym in 45 minutes to an hour. 45 minutes preferably. Okay, so when you're talking about the number of sets and reps, you know, I could throw out a program with a specific number of sets to get you out of the gym in that period of time, but I want to talk about rest pause training. Now, before I talk about rest pause training, which I believe is your best option because you can get the most bang for the buck, you could certainly go into the gym and do 10 sets, okay? As long as you are making these sets count. You are pushing the set for as many reps as possible, stopping that set when you feel like you might fail on the next rep or when your form starts to break down. You could do that, and you could just ram it for 45 minutes to an hour. And I can't tell you how many sets that's going to be because it could be 8 for one guy, it could be 10 for the other guy, it could be 12 for the other guy. So you'll kind of have to figure that out. It's not going to be a lot of sets. It probably won't be over 12 sets after you do your warm-ups and once you're reasonably strong. So that's one approach, okay? You can just maximize each set. And for more information on that, you can check out the link to my book, Massive Iron. It's got like 20 programs. It talks all about maximizing sets. All that information is below. But my best bet, your best bet, excuse me, is to do rest pause work. Rest pause work, here's what I do. I go in and I'll load up the bench press with whatever weight you're using. Something that you could probably do 12 reps with. Say 185 pounds. And you knock out as many quality reps as you can, rack the weight. You sit up and you take 10 deep breaths like this. 1, 2, you get the point. I'm not going to do all 10, but I do 10 deep breaths and I go back and do another set. Then I do 10 deep breaths, back and do another set. I do 5 total sets. This is rest pause. So you're taking 30 to 45 seconds max in between sets. It's going to be more physically intense, but you're going to be out of the gym in 45 minutes. Now, I did that last night for fun, and I am sore as heck. Rest pause is a good way to train because you continue, you beat a muscle until it's down, and then you come back before it's recovered, and you pound it down again and again. So you're going to get the most bang for your buck out of rest pause training, and you can get in and get out in 45 minutes. You could do, say you're doing a chest and triceps bro type of workout. You could do 2 or 3 exercises for 5 or 4 rest pause sets. So you could do bench press for 4 rest pause sets using the 10 deep breaths method. Then you could do a 5 and a 5. You could do dumbbell bench press and maybe pec deck or flies or whatever. And then you could hit triceps, a couple exercises for 4 or 5 sets. You kind of have to gauge how much you can do during this time frame, how much your body can handle. But this is really an excellent way to go if you have limited time, and it'll get you in and out of the gym in 45, 50 minutes. Last night I did an upper body workout. I did 5 sets like this on bench press, 5 sets on seated cable rows, 5 sets on machine shoulder press. Yes, I used the machine. And then I went back and did 4 sets for another chest exercise, 4 sets for another back exercise, 4 sets for shoulders again, and then I did 4 rest pause sets for biceps and triceps. So I actually did like, I don't know, like 25, 28 sets, but I got it done in an hour. And I am brutally sore today. Now, one thing I do with the upper-lower type of rest pause workout is I don't do all my heavy lifts in every workout. I'll do like heavy chest, and then I'll do some more moderate, you know, seated cable rows and machine overhead press for shoulders. And then, so I'll do a heavy chest day, and the next time I do upper, it'll be heavy back day, and the next time I do upper, it'll be heavy shoulder day. So I kind of rotate which muscle group is getting the most emphasis. And you can do this only 3 times a week. You can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And you can alternate between upper, lower, upper, and then the next week do lower, upper, lower. And that's a great way. You're only working out 3 times a week. Every workout, you're just completely destroying your body. And you're aiming for progression, and you're going to build plenty of muscle. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.